KP.
No, they are niggas.
Me and KP.
These motherfuckers is no daddy.
KP.
Fuck you, Israel.
College aficionado. KP's in the house. The college aficionado. The college aficionado. Whatever the fuck
They
y'all call
suck.
them.
Hey, hey, hey! Lord!
Quad. The king of college sports, football, KP. Yeah, am I okay? That's what we want y'all to do, pump us up. Chop coming through for you once again. Mr. Marcus. KP. I'm Mr. Rue, and behind the lens is the hood guru. As we always do, we come through for you. Peace to all our family and friends. We love you all. It's time to chop it up like we always do. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's get to this NFL draft, shall we?
2011 KP's College Quad mock draft. First up, we got the Carolina Panthers.
Well, Carolina Panthers, they need a defensive tackle. In addition to a possible quarterback.
Franchise quarterback.
Franchise quarter QB, as well as a defensive back. A cornerback, preferably. In a defensive secondary. So, D-tackle, quarterback, defensive back.
If you go D-tackle, my pick would be Marcel Darius out of Alabama. If you go quarterback, it would be Cam Newton. Despite what they say, all the little hearsay from Pro Football Weekly about disingenuous and fake smile, who cares about that? A player is a player is a player. Junior college winner, college winner. Let's roll.
Okay, they need a cornerback. What do you suggest?
Well, cornerback, I would take my boy Woods from Colorado, but the main two objectives is D-tackle and quarterback.
That's right.
So we just go with that. I would take Marcel Darius.
Who's next?
Denver. Denver had all kinds of problems. Defense sucked. We don't know what Elway wants to do. We don't know what John Fox wants to do. They don't have no faith in my boy Timmy Rah-Rah. So I don't know what to tell you. Tebow, I love you, man. Hopefully you stay, but we don't know what they're gonna do. But they going defense. So I look at this as
Denver need a defensive tackle.
Nick Fairley.
Inside linebacker.
Hey, I would say Nate Irving from NC State, but that's not me.
And a possible defensive end.
Well, we're looking at the main objective, which is D-tackle. So Fairley from Auburn, that would be the best pick for them.
Fairley seems to be sort of a what?
Character issue.
Okay.
A la Hainsworth.
Who's next?
Next we have the Buffalo Bills. And I'm going to tell you like this, knowing Chan Gailey, knowing how he is, main objective is quarterback and I believe a linebacker.
Now this is why I think Cam Newton would fit best with Chan.
Oh, he would have. Chan Gailey would love him. Love him.
Well, Buffalo Bills, their needs are outside linebacker, defensive tackle, defensive end, everywhere, and possibly a quarterback too.
They love Fritz Fitzgerald, but I don't think they can really win where they want to go with it as a franchise quarterback. So hey, I don't know what to tell you.
So Fritzy is not a long-term solution.
No.
Okay.
I'm looking at, this is where Cam Newton would go, and I would put Cam Newton right here.
All right, who's next?
Next is Cincinnati Bengals. And I'm going to tell you the enigma and the whole thing about this pick. They don't want to spend no money. They were willing to pass. And when I say pass, I mean like knock, pass, yo, it. I ain't going to do it. They were willing to give up because they don't want to pay $20 million. So they're ready to let the pick go and just let everybody jump them until they fall at least to the 7th or 8th spot so they can pay less.
Okay, well, the truth being said, they need a QB.
And a wide receiver.
And a cornerback. Well, I think the defensive back and quarterback are their two major needs.
Well, wide receiver, quarterback, because you know you're not getting Carson Palmer back, and you know Chad and what you call it are gone.
Who wants him back?
Well, hey, I'll tell you, he said he got $8 million in the bank and he retired.
Wouldn't you agree?
Hey.
I wouldn't want him back.
Okay.
Not
well, this is where I
think he's still involved. But
this is Blaine Gabbert
I'm talking about
out of Missouri.
Oh hell no!
Fuck Cincinnati.
He fucked the whole season up for him.
Blaine Gabbert out of Missouri going to Cincinnati.
Okay.
Going to him.
Who's next?
Arizona Cardinals. And they had one of the worst, poorest defenses I had ever seen. So you need a playmaker, you need a linebacker, and JPZ Porter is gone. So my thing to tell you now is go get Von Miller out of Texas A&M and make it happen. Arizona, go get you a linebacker. There you go.
I don't know who they need, Arizona, but I'll take your word for it.
Next, Cleveland.
Damn, you didn't even let me get Arizona.
Well, go ahead, go with Arizona.
That's okay, because I, you know.
Hey, next we got number 6 pick is Cleveland. Cleveland Browns need a receiver.
I'm about to say Cavaliers. Shit.
Cleveland Browns need a receiver, period. Now, do they go?
Not so fast. They need defensive line, wide receiver.
Okay, I would say receiver.
I got a cheat sheet, y'all.
You gotta have McCoy.
I don't remember half.
You gotta have McCoy throw it to something because you need another weapon besides Joshua Cribbs and what's my boy Hollis that they have running the ball. So you need another weapon. So AJ Green or your boy Baldwin out of University of Pittsburgh would be 2 good big targets. So you go with that. And then you got Julio Jones, but I see AJ Green or Baldwin, Jonathan Baldwin out of Pitt. So next we have Frisco. And Frisco.
What happened to our PowerPoint? The Hood Guru. Don't we got a PowerPoint monitor around here?
Hey,
we ain't getting no money.
You asking that cat to work? Come on now.
We ain't getting no money. What team? What team is that again?
The San Francisco 49ers.
Are we seriously discussing?
Hey, Harbaugh has it set up. He has Vic Fango as a defensive coordinator. They're gonna run a 3-4.
They need a quarterback, outside linebacker, and a cornerback.
Well, look, most people have said the defensive end out of North Carolina, Robert Quinn, but me,
You seem not to hear what the people are saying. San Francisco,
the franchise quarterback will be there next year. He does not worry about this year. He worry about building it inside out, getting pieces set up, even trading down. Because your franchise quarterback comes next year.
Did Harbaugh tell you to do that?
No, that's what he's gonna do.
I'm gonna tell you like Ann said. Did Tawana tell you to do that?
Huh?
Did Tawana tell you that?
Yes, she did.
Did Harbaugh tell you that?
Look, I say you get your quarterback next year with luck, and you go ahead and you build your defense.
You gonna go another season with Alex Smith
Hey, bro, you gotta do something.
and Troy Smith?
You gotta do something.
I like Troy Smith. Hey, Mike Singletary, what's up, man? What you doing now? What's going on, brother?
Next, we got the Tennessee Titans. Now, they got a new coach who was an offensive line coach who had played for Tennessee. He's been there for almost 20 years. This man is a no-nonsense, get rid of the BS type of coach. His thing is...
his name, please.
Is Munchak.
Munchak.
Mike Munchak.
Mike Munchak.
You right?
Yeah, offensive lineman.
Offensive lineman.
Yeah.
And the thing is that they have to start from square one. Square one meaning Bud Adams is going to get a quarterback. Now here's where I see the whole dilemma thing. If Bud Adams is so greedy, he's going to try to move up and get Cam Newton. Now, if he doesn't want another problem and feels that here's another part 2 VY, he doesn't want to do it with Vince Young, a la Cam Newton, he'll just say, hey, let it pass. Let's go get our defensive lineman, Daquan Bowers, and let's roll with it.
Now, I want to read a quote from Coach Munchak, Coach Mike Munchak.
Go ahead.
This is him. Okay, the big question, how tough is it to identify a quarterback who could start as a rookie? And the words of the coach is, and this is quotes, there are quarterbacks who have done that recently and have been successful. But to count on that is obviously a tough thing to do. So there are other things that you have to look at as far as getting a quarterback through free agency who's in the league. So what he's saying is get somebody with experience. Experience count. Would you agree?
Well, that's basically telling me that McNabb is on his way to Tennessee.
I thought he was on his way to Arizona, being that he has a home in Arizona.
Hey, they just said they need a quarterback with experience, and that way you can make that man work for about 2 or 3 years down the line and have it set up.
That's Mel Kiper. You ain't gonna answer?
No, I'm not.
All right.
I'm not worried about Mel Kiper.
Who's next?
Next we have the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like they need a cornerback and they need to solidify their defense. So they're probably going to take the most versatile cat in the whole draft, Patrick Peterson out of LSU. So I'll give them that one if that's what they need, but is it any more pressing needs for the Cowboys?
The Cowboys seem to really have a need at offensive tackle.
Yeah.
As well as defensive end and safety because their coverage is kind of suspect.
Well, if it was offensive tackle, it would be that guy Anthony Consalo out of, I can't pronounce the name, I'm sorry man, out of Boston College. Only thing is he gets beat on with pressure defensive ends, but he's solid and he's a good base blocker. So that's what you want, especially with what's the coach on Dallas?
The hell do I know? He looked young.
Garrett's system. Out of Garrett's system.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Who's next?
Washington Redskins. This one I think will probably be the best pick. This, for me, if it doesn't happen with Washington, it might happen with Frisco. Didn't need a quarterback. I think Washington will take Jake Locker because he is an athlete. He has been in the system for 4 years, and under Sarkisian's 2 years of tutelage, he has learned the passing tree. He has learned the technique. The only thing is people have said, well, oh, in big games he gets beat, his completion is terrible. I take a gamer and a tough person any day, and he is one. Wins over 2 big wins over the Trojans in post-out defenses. So he knows what he's doing and he knows what he's saying. So Jake Locker going to the Redskins. All right.
Next?
Houston Texans. Your defense sucks and your secondary sucks.
I didn't think their defense was that bad.
Hey, that's a major need for the Houston Texans.
They got the kid that beat out Vince Young on one side. The other kid playing the other side of the end. They rush pretty well.
Hey, if you need a cornerback, I got one for you. This guy is damn good in zone coverage, which you'll probably play. And it's Prince Akumara.
All the kids from Nebraska.
Yeah. Physical, tough, and loves to come down and get it. And he reminds me of Whitfield out of Minnesota. So yeah, he's that type of corner. So is that what the Houston Texans need?
According to my Magic catalog, they need a offensive linebacker, outside linebacker. Excuse me. See, I'm saying offensive linebacker. You know where I'm at. Outside linebacker, a cornerback, and a safety. And I gotta agree with Mr. Marcus. I didn't think the defense was that bad. I think that homeboy had the suspension. Man, his name is late to me. I'm like Bradshaw. I got that short time. My boy from SC. That was suspended.
The one that's like the kids from MTV. The little Italian type kid.
You know who got suspended?
Jersey?
Yeah,
Jersey
Jersey
Shore.
was like
Yeah, he won Rookie of the Year, got suspended.
Oh,